We're recording?
I have a small neck, Stefan.
I have a large neck.
All right.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of We Talking About. Today, we're going to be talking about some Would You Rather questions. As always, I'm Zim.
And I'm Lee.
So let's play Would You Rather. All right, would you rather save the life of a starving African child that you will never meet, or have an actual working lightsaber?
Lightsaber.
Yeah, I'm a bad person. I want the lightsaber also.
Yep. Then you're going to see the mouse pointer.
That's fine.
No, you're not. All right.
I think you click the lightsaber itself. Yeah.
Hey, baby. Huh.
Oh, we're in the minority.
That's just people with their bleeding hearts doing what they think that they're supposed to do.
I just want to say it doesn't matter that it's an African child. Any child would have died, so I can get the lightsaber.
No. I would kill like 10 kids.
What if they let you do it with the lightsaber?
I'm just going to say, oh my god.
You'd be like Anakin.
That would be amazing. And all the younglings.
Would you rather take a European sightseeing vacation or relax in a Caribbean vacation? I have gone to Europe before. I've never been to the Caribbean, so I'll choose Europe.
Was Europe that good? What do you mean?
I don't know if they speak English in the Caribbean.
Look at this crystal clear water.
Are you going to go in the water?
I hate the water.
All right, so what are you going to go there for?
Fuck. It just looks nice. I think this is what you should pick, right? Europe's cool, though. They have legalized prostitution in a couple countries. So we're saying Europe?
I already been said Europe, and I would only stay in like London or a place that speaks English.
I told you everybody wants to go to the Caribbean.
Good. I don't want to be with those people.
I hate everything about the beach. Literally.
Would you rather legally change your last name to Hitler or never eat chocolate again?
Huh.
Zim Hitler at your service.
I'm not a big fan of chocolate.
I know you hate chocolate. You're barely an American.
But I love Hitler. No, I don't. This is weird. So you have to be Hitler to eat chocolate.
That sounds right. Why do you think he invaded Poland? For that sweet Polish chocolate.
So we're saying you want to be Hitler? You want to be Hitler?
I can't not have chocolate again. I can't. I'm going to tell you that right now. And my name is inconsequential. If anything, having the last name of Hitler, I'd probably be more popular.
It'd be fun, yeah. I don't like chocolate that much, but I don't see what the huge downside is of being Hitler. Yeah, see, the internet is similarly divided.
Yeah. What's in a name? A rose by another name.
Just name yourself something. Whatever H, and then go by some like nickname like Rusty, or like Jew Killer or something like that. Rolls off the tongue. It's totally fine.
Would you rather have no internet or no cell phone? I would much rather have no cell phone because I require the internet. Because that cell phone I'd have would probably not have the internet on it, which is what I use my cell phone for. So fuck that.
Fucking stop calling me and let me go on the internet is what I'm saying. The internet agrees.
I don't know who would not be in favor of that one. You got to be some sort of.
Everyone's on their phone now, but you're on the internet on your phone. So what the fuck?
Would you rather have no one show up to your wedding or your funeral? Obviously my funeral, because I'm dead. I don't care. I agree. The wedding, that's gifts.
That's 100% true. I don't plan to get married, so I was trying to find some angle there, but I would never care about the funeral.
Mostly because you couldn't care, because you'd be dead.
Well, you would care now about something that you couldn't care at the time about.
I plan to outlive all my loved ones, so no one else will be sad.
I was going to say, I hope no one shows up at my funeral because I've just faked my own death. Because I finally got to become a vampire like I always wanted, and I'll live forever.
No, I just want no one to be at my funeral because they're all dead already.
You'd rather have no one show up to your funeral.
Yeah, correct.
Boom.
Dude.
That's really weird.
That's so weird.
That's extremely weird.
That means no one cared about you in life. You'd prefer that than to have no one care about you in death?
People go to funerals just for like no reason. They go like, oh, I guess I met that person. I should probably go to their funeral.
That's not me. If I don't know your last name, I ain't going to your funeral.
What if your last name was just H, and then you heard a rumor that it was about Hitler, and they just were eating chocolate constantly?
Would you rather go way back in time and meet your ancestors pre-1800s, or go way into the future and meet your great-grandchildren post-2200?
Are you just meeting the people, or do you get to like hang out? It's like a
European vacation where you're sightseeing, only with your family from either the past or the future.
I gotta go future then. It's fucking awesome.
I think future because inadvertently I'd know if I left an impact at all in my life.
Oh, you're very self-centered. I just want to see all the awesome shit that happens in the future.
I guess I could go back to it in the past and make sure I set up myself in the future. All right.
These are the winning lottery.
Yeah.
Tell your great-great-great-great-grandson that these are the winning lottery numbers. Biff's president.
So what'd you click?
Yeah, future's dope.
Future, yeah.
Yeah. We keep winning the fucking internet. It's fucking great.
All right. Would you rather live in a world where there were no problems or live in a world where you rule? Those are the same thing. So I'd choose me rule.
Yeah, I would like to rule over the world. Weird.
People are dumb.
Even just accounting for normal dumbness, this should be more of an even split, I would think, right?
If you run the world, do you not think you could solve a lot of problems? Because it's not saying like you are the dictator of a large country or you run the world. All right, whatever.
Huh.
There were some good ass movies.
I have no comment on that. I'm just like, huh.
Would you rather live in a Harry Potter world or live the life of fame and wealth?
This is a trick question. Just being in Harry Potter's
Correct.
world
You could be a muggle
does
bitch.
not guarantee that you are a wizard of any type. You could also be one of those wizards that dies or gets turned into something, cursed or
for
whatever.
all intents and purposes, we could live in a Harry Potter world right now because they're living in secret.
Yep, there would be literally no change unless you found that train station with the goofy ass bullshit. Whereas if I lived a life of fame and wealth,
fame and wealth, of course, I'm choosing. Okay. I found out recently that I'm a Ravenclaw.
Okay.
Somebody
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Was big into Harry Potter. Was classifying everybody, and I'm a Ravenclaw.
I don't actually know what that means. I just think saying you're Hufflepuff is funny because
the girl who was classifying was Hufflepuff.
Did she say what that means?
She did, but I've now put them all together in my head because I don't care about Harry Potter.
Something about enjoying baked goods, I guess.
Sure. Would you rather find true love or $10 million?
I want $10 million.
Yeah, $10 million is pretty appealing because, like, just like that's the genie wish thing. Like, you found true love in this dog, or you found true love in this dying woman.
I know there's not a lot of space for words here, but they're not saying you would never have true love. It's just saying you're like tomorrow you're gonna find something. Which of these two things do you want it to be?
But finding your true love and being entwined with said true love, different things. Like I could meet your wife and go, "That's my true love."
I know. I think that it's implied that you would get to.
Well, I'm implying that $10 million is mine.
I am voting $10 million. We're in agreement.
Yep.
Pulling the trigger. Bitches like love, not by a huge margin, right? That's in the middle.
Yeah, 53-47.
All right, so that's just men and women.
Yep.
Perfect. That should be one more at least.
Would you rather date a celebrity of your choice or your crush / the hottest person you know? I can't imagine a world where the celebrity of your choice is not better than the hottest person you know. And if it is not, then you know some really hot people?
Yeah, then I don't even know, like, any celebrity of your choice has to cover someone who beats the hottest person you know.
Yeah, because like even if you're into weird things, like I like people that are 6'8", there's a famous tall person.
Well, it says your crush. Maybe that's I don't know. Unless you have a serious hardcore crush on a serious hot person in your life, I think you have to go celebrity. Because it says date them, like go places, like walk some red
like the fun places that celebrities go.
Fuck? Yeah.
Like their mansions?
Meet Johnny Depp at some point?
It could be Johnny Depp.
You could pick Johnny Depp.
What the fuck? 33 people?
People, it's like the crush part. It's this idea of like that person you've pined after for so long and you're finally going to get to date them? I don't even know.
I can't imagine a world where anyone I was in high school with, I was like, oh, I love this girl. But would you rather date any celebrity? Yes.
Probably.
You got it, Chief.
So there are more.
There are more, of course.
All right.
Would you rather be able to fly or read minds? I would choose read minds.
So I just want to say before I say anything else, I've always had a thing with wanting to fly in like dreams and in like weird parts of like my like psyche or something like that. I've had a lot of weird like emotions about it. Flight seems really cool. I know it's not practical. I know it's not useful or like whatever. So I just wanted to get that out of the way before I say I want to read minds. All right?
Yeah.
All right. A lot.
Almost everyone in the world always, if you say to any random person,
flight's a common thing.
Yeah, you say, oh, you have one superpower. They always say fly, and always like, we could fly right now. You can never read minds.
There's like a symbolic thing with flight. I think it's like hope and freedom and leaving behind your like stuff and the untethering of everything like that. Feeling the wind rushing through your mandibles. Like
as you're shot down as a foreign object.
Oh no, like it's totally impractical. on the show Heroes, the guy's like, I can fly. I don't have superpowers. What am I gonna do? Get cats out of trees? Like, because the guy's like hiding the fact that he has powers because all I can do is fly. He's like, this is fucking useless. It's great.
The first comment there says, mind is an easy word to read. It doesn't say read minds. It says read mind.
Read mind. Oh no, it's a trick question, Stefan. We fucked it up. We could be flying all over the place.
Would you rather get a dream vacation for 2 weeks or spend 5 days with anyone in the world, but you must stay in your hometown?
And there's a picture of Hermione here.
Of course there is, because Granger knows what's up.
I would spend 5 days in my room with Hermione. I don't see what the problem here is.
And it's not saying it has to be Hermione, but for you it was Hermione.
I mean, they've made a solid suggestion. I see no reason to change it.
So, like, I'm going to infer this. So it's spend 5 days with anyone in the world, but you'd stay in your hometown. So I'm like holding them against their will. Like, they're trapped with me for 5 days.
No, they are your hostage. Hermione is like tied up and gagged or whatever.
I would choose someone that could better my career in some way.
Okay, you're always trying to game the stuff here.
I would love to have 5 days with Kevin Smith.
So yeah, exactly, and like the ass,
as he huddles scared in the ghetto, and I go, I will take care of you, fat man. Relax.
Don't worry, it's fine. Who are you? How did I get here? Oh, just freaking out, and you're like, dude, it's fine, it's fine. No, this is a thing. I clicked the button on the internet.
The genie.
The ask here is like, do you want to spend 3 times as long just in a place, or is it about the person you're spending the time with?
I don't go anywhere, and I would choose not to go anywhere.
Hermione wins.
Hermione wins.
Internet disagrees by a small margin.
Yeah.
People just like hammocks and crystal clear water. You're not thinking about all the bugs biting you and the sunburn and the fucking horrible. Oh, it's horrible. Getting your stuff stolen, getting your Crocs stolen out of your bag.
Would you rather spend the day surfing on the ocean or surfing on the internet? So much like every day of my natural born life, I prefer surfing the internet.
But if you spend every day doing that anyway, maybe you'd want to.
I do it for a reason. Okay. I want to do it.
All right.
We live close to the beach. I could go to the beach. I don't go to the beach. We're an hour from the beach.
Whoa! I hate the beach. I've never surfed. I'd be like, just gotta wax my board. I'd be like, not surfing. I'm definitely the Schneider of that. So let's go internet. We had a problem. Okay, we're back.
We actually don't need to click these because I don't care what the percentages are.
Nope, that's a vital portion of this feature that we can't.
Would you rather know? Death cannot be avoided by acting upon this knowledge. Would you rather know the date of your death or the cause of your death?
And you cannot avoid death. They're building this in for you. Like, literally you.
Okay, so knowing the cause of your death, not helpful at all. Knowing the date of my death, very helpful.
Right, so even if it's inevitable to happen, the day of your death would be super useful because you can kind of plan things out. You'd be like,
exactly.
I have 3 years, 20 days, blah, 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 blah,
to spend everything you've ever had in your life. 50-50, the fuck?
I think people have a fear about what's going to be the cause of death, and I think they're just voting that way because they want it to say peacefully in your sleep one night. You know? And go,
I guess.
Ooh, I'm so relieved.
But knowing the cause of my death, that's terrible.
Listen,
because especially if you don't know when it happens, it's like, in a car, never get in a car, but I can't change my death. Oh God, I have to be in a car all the time?
One day you'll pass out and be in a car.
That's a nightmare. But knowing it's like, June 10th, I'm like,
knowing, but like pretty much from June 1st maybe on, it's going to be a stressful time here. A lot of people have a romanticized idea that they want to die suddenly, peacefully, and all that stuff. I can see why they're shying away.
Now, knowing I'm going to die, I think I would really prefer.
100%. I want to know the second, down to the second.
Would you rather be famous or the best friend of someone famous? Famous.
We see no.
Do you want to be rich or to be a pool boy?
Both get to spend a lot of time by the pool.
Famous.
I think famous is going to win. Yeah, okay. There's no angle here where being the friend of a famous person is actually better for some reason.
Well, if you're like so famous you can't go out in public, it could be a problem, but I want that, so that's fine.
We're going to be the voice behind the crown.
As a guy who doesn't go out in public, I prefer not to be able to go out in public. Would you rather have more time or money? Well, one equals the other.
I've heard that.
And you could say that about either one. Money equals time, and time can equal money.
Equivalence is by its very nature a two-way street.
Yes.
This is tough because right now I want more time because I spend all my time making money, so money is sort of like okay.
I have a lot of time right now, but I would like more time.
I think time is the answer. No.
Yeah, I think time.
Unless you don't have enough money to like.
Yeah, assuming you're able to function.
Yeah.
Then you need the money, obviously. Like you know, but. I'm skating by, and I think if I had more time, I'd be even happier.
I think everyone just looks at the stuff that they can't afford to buy and thinks that they want it and says that they want more.
Nah, money. I would love to just have an extra day of the week
that
was
time,
just mine.
Time is just stop time for everyone else and let me do some shit.
That would be dope.
That would be.
There was an X-Men that had the power to stop time, and it would stop until she touched somebody else, and then time would start again. So she could do
wonderful
so
and tragic.
much.
Would you rather?
Can you actually read that?
I can read Would You Rather.
Would you rather have everlasting fame and fortune and nothing else, or be with your love and nothing at all? Be with your love and nothing at all.
What's the first one?
Have everlasting fame and fortune and nothing else, or be with your love and nothing at all. So you have love, but
no
can't
stuff.
pay the bills.
Right.
Or you're super famous but have no love. So would you rather be alone and rich, or with someone and poor?
People like love.
People like that's gonna win the choice, obviously.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
gotta metagame this a little bit here. So what's giving me pause is this nothing else thing. Like, do I not even get hobbies? Am I not even satisfied with whatever I'm doing that's making these people take my picture?
Assuming you look at it as just one side has love, one side does not.
Yeah.
And one side has everything and one side has nothing. So the only difference here is love and fame versus not fame and love. The only thing giving me pause is my girlfriend watches these.
Okay. Well, then I will speak for you saying, this one seems pretty cool.
No, definitely
Yeah,
I knew that one was going to win.
Well, I think, for your girlfriend's sake, you can say you're someone that already has love.
I do, and that's why I find my way of like you're always searching for what you don't have.
You just want this on top of it.
Of course.
There you go. Big ups.
Oh, here's something I like. Would you rather win the lottery or live twice as long? Winning the lottery is like you are living twice as long. I've tried to explain this to people when they say that money is not everything. Money is everything. Because if you think about this, you just have a couple $1 million right now, right? You're working 8 hours a day to get the pennies on the dollar that you want to live. Yeah. If you didn't have to work at all, you'd have a free 8 hours every day, which is about the amount of time you spend awake outside of work, period. So that is living twice as long, except you're living twice as long better. So lottery, of course.
Well, so not only are the hours, I'm just going to click this, you're fucking moron if you don't, yeah. It should be higher. Because nobody wants to die, no one wants to whatever, but living twice as long, that's just working twice as long.
Correct.
That's just fucking around.
Since there's no retirement anymore.
Shit twice as long. But not only are those hours better, but right now, how do you spend the 8 hours, quote unquote, that you're not working? Being tired, eating, scrubbing the toilet, all the horrible shit goes there. So the 8 hours of work flips from being the worst 8 hours to the best 8 hours. The whole average gets torn up, and you have enough money that even the side 8 hours, the 4 and 4, before and after those 8, become why just pay someone to clean up everything?
Yeah, no.
And I just have 12 amazing hours. It's there's literally no contest there.
Would you rather be the smartest person or the hottest person?
So this picture is sort of thrown it off for me because...
Well, that's showing you as a crippled Stephen Hawking.
I know, and that sounds... I don't think that's implied here.
So it should say, do you want to be a cripple or a Disney star? Because that's Zac Efron.
How many nipples does he have?
2 last time I checked.
I think he has extra nipples. Look that up.
I'm looking at him
now. Not in the picture. It's photoshopped away.
All right. So just for devil's advocate purposes here, if it says, would you rather be the smartest person, does that scale everyone else in the world so that I am now the smartest and everyone else is dumber? Or do I now boost intelligence to be smarter than everyone else?
To be 1 IQ point above the current highest guy.
Okay, because that's a lot better.
Yeah.
Well, because not that
well,
there are things that we don't fundamentally grasp at all that are needed for everything to happen, period. And if we suddenly, are the smartest, that would be pretty bad.
Well, but the same thing for the hottest. Does that just make everyone else uglier until you're the hottest person?
But that one still works.
Yeah.
Like that one, the world doesn't crumble.
No, it does not destabilize our like infrastructure, but it would kind of suck when you go out there and try to use your hotness to do stuff because everyone else is a dog.
Yeah.
I like being smart. I would like to be even smarter. Caveat: I don't want to be Stephen Hawking, but his smartness, although you can argue something or other like helps him, but his actual IQ, I don't think was influenced by his condition.
So let's. I'll pick hottest. You pick smartest. We'll be a world-crushing duo.
Okay, people like being hot. It looks like, but
not by much. 54 or 46.
I think if this picture was like a bald dude with a goatee and like a lab coat with
if
glasses,
it was like Lex Luthor there,
yeah, and then like and then like The Rock, I feel like the results would be different.
Yeah.
But let's I got one more on
Would
this page.
you rather be the richest person on the planet or be immortal? See, now this is much different than living 200, double time and thing. So because being immortal makes it so you could be the richest person on the planet just by the fact that you outlive everyone on the planet. But being immortal, eventually our Earth will die. That is bad. But I'm willing to risk it because I'm picking immortal.
No, I'm picking immortal too, and I feel like there's enough time again with your everlasting life and even some conservative investments. You could end up in a spot where you are powerful enough to leave the solar system in time and be fucking rich. Being the richest person ever, I guess you could argue you might have access to some freaky medical science that can make you live forever, but I don't really see that as being too likely right now.
I would like to be able to be the immortal and start over from biblical times.
Oh man. Oh, well, because then, like, when the Industrial Revolution hits, you're already this banging landowner with all this, like, gold and shit, like, buried in, like, around the world. Yeah, that would be nice. But starting today, it's pretty okay.
The only thing that sucks about it today is that everything is recorded, and it would be hard to be there. I'd be okay, I have my own little nation in South America where I just run my shit.
Or you just shave your beard and leave town for 2 years and come back. I'm my grandson to claim the inheritance, and you just fucking do all that shit that they say vampires do. We're done with this page. You want to call it here? What do you think?
Sure, we can call it this page.
All right,
guys. So that was us playing Would You Rather. Do you have any Would You Rather questions for us? You can put those in the comments below. Are there any things that we chose poorly and you think you would have done otherwise? You can, again, throw it in the comments below. And, of course, don't die in a fire.
Buenos noches.
Have some nachos.
Buenos those things.
That's crazy. See, this is... I with shit like this. I don't with her jacking off.